What's going on, guys? Welcome back to First Look Camos on BlackTideTV. In my first Zombies First Look Camo, I didn't get a chance to explain why I'm showing off these zombie camos in multiplayer, and the Fear Camo is actually a perfect example for why I'm not showing these camos off in a zombies match. And we're going to talk about that towards the end of this video, but first let's talk about this Fear Camo and how to unlock it. So the Fear Camo is available on whatever weapons you can get in zombies, including the Bowie knife, and each weapon class actually takes a certain number of kills to unlock this camo. So it's completely different depending on which weapons you're using. For a general guideline, you're looking at 250 kills for SMGs, 250 kills for shotguns, 300 kills for assault rifles, 300 kills for light machine guns, 100 kills for sniper rifles, and 100 kills for secondary weapons. So it is another pretty easy one to unlock. I don't think it really gets difficult to unlock these camos in zombies until you start getting into red hex camo, when you're trying to get like 1,000 kills on your assault rifles. Then you really have to sit down and dedicate yourself to trying to find a single assault rifle or a single light machine gun that you need to find that you want to get that camo on. As far as Contagious and Fear go, you can basically just grab weapons, random weapons as you're playing, and you'll just get the camos eventually. You'll likely get the Fear camo in like one game. If you make it to like round 20 and you're doing some hardcore training, you could definitely get this in one game, 2 games, even if you only got to like round 10 or 15 on a match. You could easily get this done in 2 games. So it's not a very difficult camo to unlock, which makes it pretty cool. And it's a nice camo. It's one of the nicer camos compared to some of the multiplayer camos that we got, some of the black market camos. I like this camo, although it's really dark. It's not very visible. That's the only problem I have with it. Maybe on larger weapons it might be nicer. Of course, this is secondary weapon week, so we're showing it off on a secondary weapon, the RK5. I'm running the Akimbo in this gameplay, but it's extremely hard to see, and that is exactly the reason why we are not showing off the zombie first look camos in zombie game modes. It's just because it's so hard to see. If you think they're hard to see in this gameplay, where I'm out in the sunshine and I'm running around and the sun's kind of reflecting off the snow on the ground, and it's making the whole scene all bright and cheery, and I can see my guns. When you get into a zombies mode, it's like pitch dark in a zombies game, and it's really hard to see the camos. I did record some camo gameplays in zombies. I did some solo runs, and I got some great rounds in there, and I was doing some trains and some rounds, and I did want to show these camos off in a zombies mode. But I watched them back, and it was just like pitch darkness. You could barely see them, and it just makes a lot more sense to get into those multiplayer game modes where the sun is shining and the birds are singing and we can actually see the camos. So that's the reason why you're seeing these camo videos in multiplayer matches instead of in a zombies mode, which I really don't think it matters, because as far as weapons go, you can convert those camos from zombies camos. You can put those on your multiplayer weapons and vice versa. So it doesn't really matter. But that's basically an explanation for why I am showing off the zombie camos in multiplayer matches. There's no special reason apart from that. So just in case you were wondering why that was happening, there you go. So this Fear camo, it's kind of like a dark red. It's kind of like a blood red, I'd say, and it's mixed with some black in there as well. Like I said, it's even really hard to see when the sun is shining on it. So it's just kind of I guess it's a bland camo. I just like the coloring of it. I don't think there's enough red camos in this game. There's lots of blues, and there's lots of greens, and there's different colors like that, but red is one of those colors that it's just not really in the camos in this game like too much. There's like the Ardent camo, and there's the Transgression camo, and honestly, that's all I can think of off the top of my head for camos that are red. So we definitely need to get some more red in the game, and this is one of the camos that does that. Again, it's just a bland red camo. I'd like for it to be more show-offy. I'd like if maybe they turned up the brightness on the red. It might be nice, but apart from that, that's about it. for this video, tomorrow we're going to be talking about akimbo secondaries. That's going to be the last video wrapping up secondary weapon week. So I hope you're subscribed so you can get that video. If you're not subscribed, make sure you click on the subscribe button right now. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. If you like the Fear camo, let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. I'd like to know what you guys think about this camo and about the lack of red camos in this game. I would think that red is like the most primary color that there is. Like, if somebody asks you, like, if you were asked what is the first color that pops into your brain, like 90% of people would probably say red, just because it's such a primary color. And it's kind of strange that it's not in more of the camos in this game. So let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. We're going to be doing more zombie stuff in the future, and like I said, we're talking about akimbo weapons or secondaries or pistols tomorrow in tomorrow's video. So make sure you subscribe so you're getting that. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys later.